You guys ever been on a safari?
I wish. I think that sounds amazing.
3 or 4.
Go to Kenya or something.
Go to South Africa.
Oh, gosh. South Africa, yeah, I'll go there too.
Now, you do understand you're going to see some animals in the wild up close doing stuff. Sometimes you might see them, being a little inappropriate. But imagine you're in, those safari vehicles they use.
Right.
They're big 4-wheel drive things, and they're wide open. And this one had a canopy on the top. This one that this group of tourists were on. And these 2 lions jumped up on top of that canopy and started going at it.
They were getting it on?
They were getting it on top of this canopy, just feet from the people in it.
That's impressive canopy strength, isn't it?
Yeah. It is. And you just got to let that happen. You don't get in the middle of that. You just let that get...
Well, I mean...
Do you cheer?
Hey, she was cheering.
I was going to say, do you cheer the lion on?
Heck yeah.
But you hear that sound. That's how close they were.
That's an education.
Right? I mean, it's really, you really realize how big they are when you see them on top of this vehicle.
Doing it.
Yeah. I mean, and the female's just, I swear, if you see the video, she's just like laying there like, just get it over with. I swear that's what it looks like. Like, she could care less. Like, she's really not even paying attention.
That's show business, baby. That's the way it goes in the animal kingdom.
Gotta add in a little Lion King music.
So I'm saying, if you're with your kids and they go, what are those lions doing? You go, circle of life. The beginning of it. Cheer him up. Good job, Mufasa.
Yeah, go Google, 2 lions safari. I'm sure it'll pop right up.
They didn't even have to pay extra for it.
No, they got a free show. That was great.
Your rock station, 99.7 The Blitz.
Okay, I got another animal story coming up next, and this one goes completely the opposite direction. This was terrible. Kids were traumatized. You will not believe what this is.
I walked in on my dogs getting it on there. That's trauma there.
Oh, my gosh. That would be a little traumatizing.
I'll share that story with you.
Wait till you hear what happened to these kids next.
It's the Morning Blitz.
All right, a wild birthday that these kids will never forget. They got a front row seat to this show that was put on at Seattle's Woodland Park Zoo. Have you guys, either one of you, been to the Columbus Zoo to see have you seen the polar bear exhibit, where the polar bears are? Have either of you seen that?
Oh, gosh, not lately.
So you can walk down underneath where you can see behind the glass where you're under the water, and but you can see above the water too, and everything. So when they get in the water, you can see. Okay, so this looked just like it. This bear den, whatever you want, this bear display. They're brown bears, and this one whose name is Juniper is just sitting there on the bank hanging out. When all of a sudden, Mama Duck and 5 baby ducks decided they were going to take a swim in the bear's pool.
Oh, well, that's your first mistake.
Yeah,
I'm
big
sure.
mistake by Mama Duck. And, here's poor little Juniper. Not little, nothing about Juniper. At first, I thought Juniper wanted to play. I mean, because you see, like, dogs would immediately go after ducks, right? For the most part. Dogs would jump and, if dog sees a squirrel, he chases a squirrel. Dog sees a duck, he's going to chase a duck.
Yeah, probably.
Well, Juniper saw the ducks and decided, oh, that's my pool they're in. And I didn't know if Juniper was just going to, go in there and try to play with them and bat them around. No, Juniper was hungry. And the baby ducks can't fly yet, right? So Juniper plunged in the pool and one by one picked off each one of these ducklings, pretty much just swallowed them whole, while all these kids at this birthday party were standing there watching.
Oh, there he goes.
And each one of them.
Hey, man. Oh, no. Okay, we can't watch this. Hey, buddy. Can you leave him alone? Can we not? Hey,
but why? Kids are freaking out.
Look, this is...
What? Go ahead.
This is a circle of life. It's where you pull your kid aside and go, look, childhood's over the minute you know you're going to die.
I love the girl working there. Juniper! You know, it's like your kid's doing something wrong. You're saying their name.
Oh my gosh, that's so sad. That's so sad. Anna, stop screaming. Oh, wait. I want to see.
I want to see. Get the last one. And...
Sure, you don't have a longer clip of kids being traumatized?
Right.
I was really enjoying that.
Were you? Play it again, Rick.
Oh my gosh.
That's awful, but it is nature, so I don't
This
fault.
is true.
I don't fault Juniper, but
Dogs will traumatize you. I'm still scarred.
You got to see the video. I mean, he sees them land, and his eyes do not leave them for 1 second. He starts pacing back and forth. He walks over to the side, and he's going in, and he just like takes one motion, and he's caught up to them. You know, he's so big they can't outrun him.
Have you ever caught your dogs in the act?
In the act of eating another animal?
No, in the act of getting it on.
Oh no, you're still stuck on the tigers.
I am stuck on the lions. Well, we're doing this nature thing this morning. Somebody's telling me how they had to manually assist breeding Great Danes.
Oh
on
my
our text
gosh! Well, I guess I know they do. I know that people who breed horses have to sometimes assist.
Cody just told us that his younger brother walked in on his parents and then called and asked if he wanted to smoke.
Oh my gosh!
But no, I literally walked in on my dogs. It's the most traumatic thing I've ever had happen to me.
That's it, huh?
I really did. I went outside for a second and left Forrest and Chelsea were in the kitchen, and Lauren was going to the store or something, and I walked in. And Forrest was on top of Chelsea, like doing his thing with Chelsea, and they both looked at me, and then they got stuck together.
Oh, what?
I swear to God. I called Lauren. I'm like, you need to come home right now. She's like, I'm not even halfway out of the driveway yet. I'm like, Forrest and Chelsea are doing it. What? It! So she comes in and she's like, oh my God, what do we do? And we're
Leave them alone.
But they were like yelping. So like we're holding both of them. So she's like, you got to call somebody.
Why didn't you leave them alone? Call somebody.
So I called the emergency vet because this is after hours. And I'm like, the poor girl who answered the phone. I'm like, look, my dogs are doing it. And they're stuck together, and I don't know how to get them apart.
You got to let nature take its course at that point. That's the only way you're getting them apart.
She goes, and I go, hold on, let me get someone to help you. And I'm on hold, and we're trying to figure it out. So I finally got ice cubes out of the freezer.
Why?
I'm like, maybe if we ice Forrest down, we can get them apart.
If I was Forrest, I'd have bit you.
So that's what we did. So the poor girl comes back. The ice cubes worked. The poor girl comes back, and she's like, hi, here you are. I'm like, we're good. I used some ice, and that took care of the problem. Thank you. And then we were sitting there, and Chelsea had such a look of shame. Like,
oh my gosh. Oh, did she do the walk of shame?
Afterwards. But like, it was the most traumatic thing. Like, I'd never had that happen before.
Why did you just shut the door and leave them alone?
No! We're not going to let him do that.
Why? What if Forrest did that to you and Lauren? Started throwing ice cubes on you and called 911.
Not going to let that continue? Not in the kitchen?
Again, I would have bit you.
Your rock station, 99.7 The Blitz.
That's a heck of a block there, Lewis. Jeez.
You ever tried holding your dog and icing him down?
No. I would have left him alone. You're terrible. I can't believe you're calling for help.
Are your dogs, were they fixed?
Yeah, Forrest was.
So why didn't you let it just happen? Like, just let him go until it's all over and everything is done.
Well, wait, if he's fixed, how is he having...
Oh, the mood hit him.
Well, how? I thought they couldn't do that when they're fixed.
She was putting out the vibe or something.
I guess I don't understand how that works.